This man had actually been arrested for a
Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel. It's Rebecca Kate here, and today we have a juicy one for you. We are going to be diving into TikTok dating horror stories, and some of these are freaking unhinged. So I want you to do 3 things for me before we dive in. Go grab a drink, go grab a snack, and get cozy, and let's get into it.
had actually been arrested for a If you're not part of the groups Are We Dating the Same Guy, this is your sign to go and join it. I had been single about 6 months before I joined the Manchester Are We Dating the Same Guy group because I heard someone talking about it, didn't know what the groups were, so I thought, you know what? I'm going to get myself on there. As soon as you join the group, if there's anybody that you have been dating on there was no one that I saw that I really crossed paths with, so I was just like, oh, just leave it. And I started dating this guy who actually lived in my building at the time. I always saw him around. He was really cheeky. After a few times of him asking me out, I thought, you know what? I'm actually going to give this guy a chance because he seems really lovely. He has been persistent, but not like weirdly persistent. Okay, I'll give him a go.
Before we continue this one, has anyone actually been on one of those Are We Dating the Same Guy? And if you have, can you please comment down below, because I'm so curious about these things, because I would die. I would just straight up die if like I was scrolling on one of those websites on Facebook or those Facebook groups and I would see like my partner. Imagine if you're monogamous and you see your partner on one of them, or you're really hoping that this is the guy for you. You've been dating for like 6 months. And then someone's like posting the exact same experiences or like something dodgy or horrible they've done to you. I feel like this is why those things exist. You know what I mean? Like they're doing the Lord's work.
We've been dating him for about a month. He used to do really sweet things, like we have a roof terrace and he used to leave bouquets of flowers up on the roof and leave me little notes to go and find them, which I think is really cute. It's quite
That is
romantic.
really cute.
And then he just ghosted. Absolutely out of nowhere. He was there. Next day he wasn't. I didn't see him around my building anymore. I didn't see him anywhere in Manchester. I never bumped into him and I was like, what the hell? Where has this guy gone? Think to myself at the time, maybe I've been love bombed, but you know what? At least he's left me alone and I can just move on. We weren't dating for that long.
Probably have been love bombed.
Another one bites the dust. Forward a couple of weeks and I decided to check the Are We Dating the Same Guy group. And his picture comes up. So maybe he was speaking to other women. Maybe he was dating other women at the same time. And they're also wondering.
First of all, he turned into a ghost. Like, where's he going? Second of all, he's now popped up on a Are We Dating the Same Guy? And I feel like you dodged a bullet.
Where the hell he has gone. Picture came up and a woman had written, I was dating this guy. He seems to have dropped off the face of the earth. Has anyone else had any experiences with him? And there's quite a few comments. If you're part of those groups, you know what that means. This man had actually been arrested for attempted murder. Let's just sit with that
What?
for a second.
Sorry.
Oh my god, I almost died! No! I almost died! That was so scary, thank you!
It's okay, it's alright,
Maybe he just knew he was going to jail and he was just hitting up any person that he could. I'm really sorry to you, love. Like, honestly, that's a horrible thing. I feel like you've dodged a bullet here, hun. Sorry. I'm just gobsmacked, honestly. Attempted what? Attempted fucking murder. Okay.
He just gave me like shivers all over again.
It would do.
It's sick. We do have a few more details about what he did and why he was arrested and why it was so severe. But I don't want to bring that to TikTok. Someone else might know this man.
Bring it to TikTok, please. I want to know. We need like a PSA about this. We need to know who this person is so people can avoid him.
He was capable of doing something like that. And he also got back in touch with me. I have no idea how, a few months later, to say that he missed me and he just had been working away. If I didn't know that he'd been arrested, I probably would have believed because he did work away. That is why I think these groups are so necessary. So if you are not part of Are We Dating the Same Guy in your area, this is your sign to join.
100% that these groups are doing the Lord's work here. Like, you not only has this group helped so many potential women avoid this man in the future, but it's also helped women not date a an attempted murderer. We've started off very strong here. Let's just see what else happens.
Just got home from a date and I am nothing short of livid.
Tell us why you're livid, honey. I am sat.
We go on our second date. It's like 10 p.m. because that's like once he got off work and I was like making myself available. We have a meal. We share a meal.
Oh, I hate to be the one to say this, but I feel like the red flags were already there, babe, because going to dinner at 10 p.m., I understand that's when he gets off work, but am I the only one that actually thinks that that is a red flag? Like, if it's past a certain point, like, it's up to no good. You know what I mean? Like, he's looking for other things, you know? Just
I didn't even get my own meal. $41.
eat, babe. You should be eating.
Make that known. Then he's like, hey, do you want to go get a drink after? Okay, great. We go have a drink. We have a couple drinks. And the bartender's like, oh, same tab? He's like, yeah, sure. And I was like, okay, cool. Thank you. And I said, thanks for the meal and the beers. We walk outside. I'm expecting him to like kiss me. Right? He goes, oh, do you want to go back to my place? It's already at 1:30 at this point. And that's just like not really my...
Honey, I told you, I knew where this was going. I knew it. I knew exactly where this man was headed, and it was to the fucking bedroom, okay? It was to the bedroom.
So I was like, no, you know, it's getting late. Not tonight. Looks at me. Hold on, let me take
Good for you,
my glasses
babes.
off. He looks at me and goes, okay. And turns around and walks to his car.
The audacity. The fucking audacity.
So I go to my car and I'm thinking, okay, so we're probably done. Like, he probably just wanted to like
Yes, you are done.
have sex with me, right?
Yeah.
This man has the absolute audacity
I knew
to
it, the audacity.
call me on my way home and goes, so what was the point of me paying for your meal and drinks then?
Sorry? What was the... Oh... I knew this man was trouble. I knew this man was going to have some form of like wicked line that he was just thinking about in the car to be like, what was the point in me paying for your dinner if I wasn't going to get something out of it? Now, you might be thinking like, does that actually happen to women? Yes, it does. Like, I've actually had this happen to me quite a few times. As vibing with a person or you don't feel comfortable, especially on the first date. 100%. That is perfectly fine. For them to have the audacity to go ahead and be like, well, why did I pay for your meal? Or why did I buy you that drink? Or what was the point of even going out? I don't know. To get to know someone? To get to make a friend, maybe? I don't know. To actually find a fucking connection. I'm angry for you, babe. Honestly, I'm so angry already.
$1 and the $21 at the bar, I could have paid for it. He was like,
100%.
He's like, obviously I can afford it, Hannah. I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't
Can
realize
you?
that this was a prostitution situation. I didn't realize that I had to fuck you after you paid for my meal. And he goes, that's not what I'm asking, but what was the point of me doing all that? I said, it was a second date. He's getting like hostile with me. And I was about to say, you probably should have just hired a prostitute.
100%.
And then he hung up on me. And
I also want to point out, if that's your thing, no judgment here. Don't pressure someone, please. Don't. Like, if you feel the vibes and they're not vibing with you, just leave it. Just leave it. Don't come back and be like, excuse me.
me on my phone, blocks me on Bumble, blocks me on Instagram.
Of course he
I'm
did.
like, I'm
What
a
a fucker.
so annoyed that that's even, if I don't want to sleep with you on the second date, I'm not going to. It's even like an okay thing for someone to like express that like, I paid for your meal, now you have to fuck me. That's insanity to me.
100%.
Are you kidding? I'm gonna delete every single app. I can't do this anymore.
Honey, don't delete them because trust me when I say the perfect man is out there for you. But don't delete them. Don't give up just yet. Just because there was one or a few, maybe a handful of assholes out there. But your prince will come, and I promise you this, babe. You are gorgeous, you are kind, and you gave that man more time than he fucking deserved.
Boyfriend cheated in front of me. but claims he was just joking. Me, female 21. My boyfriend cheated in front of me, but claims he was just joking.
How can
Me,
you be
female
joking?
21, and my boyfriend, I'll call him Ryan, male 21. We're at
Why call him Ryan? That's so funny. She
Yes,
doesn't give
you
her
are.
name.
No.
Me, F21, my boyfriend Ryan.
Ryan.
Okay.
Drop
We
his
were at
name,
a college
girl.
party together 2 nights ago. Just for context.
How old's Ryan?
21.
Okay.
Just for
He's young.
context, me and Ryan have been dating for 2 months, and there were around 100 people at the party. I was having fun, drinking, and hanging out with my friends, but overdid it a little and felt dizzy. I asked Ryan to sit down with me on the couch while I drank some water. He said sure. While we were sitting, Ryan's best friend, I'll call him Jake, came over and was talking to Ryan. I don't know how we got to the topic, but Jake dared Ryan to suck his dick. They both were laughing
Sorry.
and looked at
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Wait, that's not a dare. That's not a dare. That's someone that wants something to happen. Am I wrong here?
action. I still didn't feel good, and I thought they were just goofing around, so I just sat there listening.
What do you
I could have
mean?
never imagined you were about to say that. Go ahead.
Ryan then said, quote, "Okay then, I'll do it." Jake unzipped his pants, and Ryan started sucking his dick.
He
It only
actually did
lasted for a
it.
few seconds.
Fucking hell, in front of his girlfriend. And the relationship's over, right? I don't know.
They both laughed and high-fived, and then Jake
High five! I just sucked your dick in front of my girlfriend. Yay, team!
Jake zipped his pants up and walked away. I was so stunned and disoriented in the moment. I didn't say or do anything. Soon afterwards, we went home, and I immediately went to bed. Yesterday,
Honestly
I woke
fair.
up and remembered what happened and asked Ryan why he would do that. He said it was just guys being guys and doing silly party dares.
Was it
He goes on
though?
to say, I mentioned that it felt like cheating in a way, and he said I was overreacting because it was just a joke. He seemed
But that's
annoyed
not a
and shut down the
joke.
conversation.
Oh my God. Now he's taking this. Go ahead.
I'm home now, and I don't know how to feel. I'm not even mad. I'm just so confused about what to make of this. I haven't told my friends about this yet because I feel kind of embarrassed. Any advice would be helpful because I'm just not sure what to do. My boy
Oh, hon. Please put in the comments below if you believe that this is cheating. But that's not just boys being boys. That's someone that wanted to do something and actually just went and did it. I don't know if he had some liquid courage or not, but he went and did what he wanted to do, whether you were there or not. But I feel sorry for this woman, and I really hope that she's okay and she's found someone so much nicer and better and won't cheat on her with his best mate.
One time I was dating this man for 10 months, and he never brought me around his friends or family. But he'd always tell me, oh, they always ask about you and how we're doing, etc. But I didn't pay much mind to it because maybe he's not that close to them, right? And I knew for a fact that his parents knew about me because whenever they would call and ask what he was doing, he would always be like, oh, dumpster diving with Kayla. So name dropping
That's
me
nice.
until one day I noticed that his finger was in between his phone and his face at a weird position. And my intuition and gut feeling kicked in, and I
Before we even see where this one is going, always trust your gut, please. If you think that there is something wrong or something that just seems a bit fishy, trust your gut, because I bet you any money that this woman finds out something suspicious.
pulled his arm down, and sure enough, he had muted himself. He had muted himself hundreds of times at the precise moment that he said my name to his friends and family. So they hear, oh, just dumpster diving, and not with the with Kayla part. Turns out he had a girlfriend that entire time, which
What I'm saying, people, please trust your gut, because what did she do? She thought that something felt fishy and she grabbed his fucking arm. She yanked that shit, and what did she find out? This man was muting himself every single time that he was about to name drop to his parents, friends, whoever. Why? Because he had a girlfriend. Babes, you dodged a bullet.
that something was off because he never posted me on his Insta feed, only on his stories. And plot twist, he would block everyone from seeing his stories except for me. So I thought he was being a sweet boyfriend instead of a manipulative liar. So
Liar.
don't count. If they don't post you on their feed where everyone can see it and it doesn't go away after 24 hours, they are wanting to appear single.
I mean, she's not wrong. This one, I feel like it depends on whether your partner is actually like on social media or posts a lot. People are sneaky, you know what I mean? Like some people are really, really sneaky. Like I'm a toddler when it comes to social media because I don't know how to do any of this stuff. This poor woman, I hope that you found the man of your dreams by now because you're gorgeous.
Am I the asshole in this situation, or?
I love an Am I the Asshole? I'm not going to judge, but we're going to judge, aren't we?
Are my actions justified? I had a first date scheduled yesterday, and we planned on meeting for brunch at 2 at a place that he picked, and he actually said 2 o'clock works best for me. No problem, sounds great, see you there. I leave my place at 1:40 and send him a text saying heading that way. I don't hear from him until 1:55 as I'm parking. And he says, oh my gosh, I haven't even left yet, so sorry.
To pause that there because I knew this man was going to flake on this woman. Like where he was going was, I bet this man doesn't even show up. Like, how disappointing for this girl. Like you've picked a date, you picked a time, you get dressed. Like look, I love your makeup by the way. You look stunning. And you get there and he's just like, oh, yeah, I haven't even left yet. That's also someone that just can't be asked. Like, I would just get the vibe that he just can't be asked, you know. I'm already angry for you.
There by 2:10. I'm a little irritated, but I'm like, whatever, not a big deal. I'll just go
You're better
get a
than
seat
me.
and grab a drink. No big deal. So I'm sitting there waiting. 2:10 rolls by. I don't hear from him. 2:15, don't hear from him. 2:20, still haven't heard from him. At this point, I just asked the waitress, bring me my check. I'd like to pay for my drink. As I'm signing my bill at, I think it was like 2:23, 2:24, he texted. He was like, hey, I'm looking for parking. It's a disaster. Might take me another couple of minutes. At 2:30,
That's fair.
I was like, fuck this. I'm over it. And I got up and I left. Not even 2 minutes after walking out the door, I get a phone call from him. And I sent it to voicemail. And then I get a text from him and he was like, hey, I just walked in. I don't see you anywhere. Did you leave? To which I responded, yes, I left. I don't wait 30 minutes for anyone, especially not on a first date. In my mind, it is completely disrespectful to make somebody wait for you for 30 minutes. And he was the one that picked the time and the place. Like, he knows the parking situation way more than I do. I left at an appropriate time to make sure that I was like, I know it's only like 10 minutes from my place, but I gave myself 20 minutes to get there, find parking, because I like to respect people's time. I don't want people having to wait for me. I'll wait 5-10 minutes, not a big deal, but 30 minutes is crazy. After I sent him the text, I just blocked him and unmatched him on the dating app because I don't really have anything else to say. There's no coming back from that for me. Like, you kind of showed me who you were to begin with, and that's really all I need to see. That's like a big red flag and deal breaker for me. But I'm curious to know, like, am I the asshole for leaving after 30 minutes, or is that kind of, yeah, the right thing to do? Because, yeah, who wants to waste their time waiting for somebody? You don't even know if you like them yet.
With this one, ladies, I feel like you're not really the asshole, but, and there is a but, because if he's actually communicating with you and saying that, you know, he is running late, fair enough, people can run late, up to you. But when you first started this TikTok, I actually thought it was going to be like you waited a couple of hours or he was just going to not show up at all. But I didn't realize it was only going to be half an hour. So, I mean, it depends on your values. It does. It depends on your values, whether or not that this is a big red flag for you, which it was. And if that's not your vibe, then kudos to you. And I'm glad you walked up. For me, I probably would have given him a little bit more time just because he did say that he was parking. I probably would have waited maybe like 10 more minutes. You know, parking's a hassle. Parking sucks. We all hate it. It is what it is. Do you think this woman was the arsehole for that? Because I don't think so. I feel like it might have just been a bit harsh. You know, see, A lot of people in the comments have been saying that he didn't respect your time. And if this is something that you've personally told him, that you like people to be on time, or that time is very important for you, then 100% not the arsehole. Comment down below if you think that this woman is the arsehole. I personally don't, but it is up to you if you think whether or not this man disrespected her time or not. Okay, people, I've officially given up on dating as of right now. I mean, technically I do have a partner, but if I've learned anything from these women today, it is to trust your gut. Always make sure that you're communicating and make sure that your time is respected. And also, make sure you're not dating a serial killer. And always, always, always check that, am I dating the same person? Comment down below what your dating horror stories are. I would love, love, love to hear your side of the story and hear what chaos you have endured. Until next time, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye, guys.